Hey everybody, I'm Ken Brant and I'm an artist. So it's been a while since I put a video out, and the reason for that is sometimes I don't feel like painting. Yes, I know people are going, what? That's impossible. Painters paint every day. No, they don't, and I'm one of those people that do not. And I mean, I do have a painting here. I did do some paintings. I have done some. I just haven't done anything truly worthy of a video. And yes, sometimes that happens. So yeah, so I'm gonna do. I'll do a video on the paintings that I believe. Well, I mean, I videotape all my paintings, but I'll post the videos of the paintings I believe are worthy of showing you. So yeah, some of the paintings I was working on, I did some tomatoes, vine tomatoes I painted, and that's probably the one I'll show you a video of. I also did an apple, and this one you won't see because this is a poor attempt at a painting of an apple, as far as I'm concerned, you know. As far as, you know, I know what my abilities are, and this was just an off day. So yeah, you're seeing the painting now, but you will not see it ever again. And this painting here that I'm working on is just something right out of my imagination. So yeah, this is supposed to be some thunderclouds, but based on the values that I'm using, really doesn't look like thunderclouds. It looks more like a volcano. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this into some volcano activity going on here. And I still don't have any idea what I'm going to do with these cliffs. I'm going to keep them or just reduce them or eliminate them. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. Just painting whatever I see in my head. And I am videotaping this, so you will be able to see that whole process. So yeah. Hey, I have a buddy downstairs. Let me show him to you. So yeah, this is my buddy Rosco. He's an African gray, and he doesn't say much, doesn't talk a lot, but boy, he makes a lot of noises, lots of whistles and calls, and he'll mimic things that he hears off the TV, you know, but mostly sounds. Right? Isn't that right? Yes. And yes, my buddy Rosco. So yeah, we've had him for quite a few years. He's a very friendly bird, and I just thought I'd show him to you. I did have him, I think, in an intro on one of my videos. What are you saying? What are you saying? Huh? What are you saying? So I don't like to have him upstairs when I'm painting. Only because you hear me? He's saying something underneath his breath, but you can't make out what it is. I don't like to have him upstairs when I'm painting because I'm afraid that the fumes from the oil paints and the thinner may affect him, and you know, I don't want anything to happen to him. Right? Yeah? Yeah? I know. You know, my brushes tend to get a little bit clogged up with, not clogged up. I mean, I'm usually pretty good at you know, keeping the paint off them, but they don't get cleaned. Sometimes I like to actually clean them and soften them up a bit. And what I like to use for that is I like to use the Masters brush cleaner and preserver, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean these brushes real fast, so why don't you join me while I clean them? Okay, so what I like to do is I like to, you'll notice I have a, like a hole almost worn down into the middle of the cleaner. That's because I take my brushes and I go around and around and around, and the water, I'll put water in here and I'll use the water to get in the brushes. Here, I'll show you. I like to use relatively warm water. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but I think warm water does clean them better. So So I'll put some water in there, and then I'll just set this right in the sink, and I'll just take my brushes, and I'll just run them right around the circle. You can start to see the paint is actually already coming right off the brush. It's amazing how well this stuff works on oil paints. It just cleans the brush right out. And I have done brushes that have had paint sitting on them for months, and you would think, you know, that brush is ruined, but then I'll try it in here first before I decide to toss the brush, and it cleans it right up. It's amazing. Yep, and then it really does a nice job at conditioning the brush. So I noticed when I'm done cleaning them, especially with this brush cleaner, they really feel a lot softer, and they're much easier to use when I go to use them, and that's one of the reasons I like this cleaner. So yeah. That's pretty much all I do, and sometimes I'll put some here on the ferrule and kind of clean that up as well, but that's it. That's how I clean my brushes. You can see on these bigger brushes it really works nice. You can see it turns the foam the color of the paint that's in the brush, and I'll just let that dry. I don't even care, because you know, it's just soap, some sort of soap. I don't know what's in there, but it works really well. So that is the Masters Brush Cleaner and Preserver. For coaching and information on how to move your painting to the next level, make sure you give me a call at area code 607-481-9442. That's area code 607-481-9442. And make sure you visit my website at kennethbrant.com. And while you're there, sign up for my email newsletter and be placed into a drawing for a free painting. So again, remember, visit kennethbrant.com and call area code 607-481-9442.